Walt's early years. Hi, it's the year 1906 and I'm Walter Elias Disney, aged 5. I have 3 older brothers, Roy, Herbert, Raymond, and 1 younger sister, Ruth, who's 3 years old. I'm moving. Recently, my older brother Roy bought a piece of land and a farm for us to live in Marceline, Missouri. My mother, Flora Call Disney, said I'd love it there. The sun is shining and I'm playing with pigs in the mud. It's fun here in Missouri, but my father, Elias Disney, struggles with his work, so money is a problem for our whole family. I saw some pieces of paper the other day in the rubbish heap, along with the broken quill that still had a bit of ink stuck to it. I asked my mother what I should do with them, and she told me to draw. I could do all kinds of squiggles and lines. I didn't have to go to school yet because I wasn't old enough. Not like I wanted to. I heard from my brothers about school, and they said that I wouldn't ever want to try, so I believed them. I liked watching the trains in our town coming and going, and I would catch glimpses of my Uncle Michael Martin, who ran the train as an engineer. People went on and off of the train wearing dull-colored coats and jackets and grim expressions. War brought all the sadness from the people. Some people had relatives that lived in parts of America that were in the wars. That's not all of the bad things. My father is sick again and recovering a long time, so Mother is forced to sell our beloved farm, and we will have to move to Kansas City. I hate it here. My mother said that Ruth and I have to go to school, the Benton Grammar School, where all the mean kids are. It's the middle of the year already, and I don't know anybody. Sometimes I feel so left out. Yesterday when I went to school, a lot of the kids started laughing at me. They teased me and said that I was a little poor kid, and made fun of my drawings, the pictures that I was so proud of. I would show them that my drawings aren't worthless. I came back home from school, stomping into my room, ignoring my mother who was asking about my day. Just when I was sulking, I noticed a mouse scampering across my room and stopped up to look at me with its beady eyes. It looked like it hadn't eaten for days, so I fed it some of my breadcrumbs, picked from the floor of my room. The mouse ate them gratefully. It looked like a bright mouse, so with the rest of the crumbs, I lured it to my hand. That gave me an idea. I could tame this mouse and it could be my very own pet. That made me think of drawing. The following school days didn't change much. Walt Piffer befriended me yesterday. He seemed quite nice, and his family works at a company that makes animated movies, and they would love to have me come over so that we could introduce each other and I would learn about animation. After going to Walt Piffer's house for the afternoon, I would go back home. Walt's dad is showing me how the animated picture slides are supposed to move if they are flipped from page to page really fast. I'm going to try it with my own drawings when I get back home. I only have a pitiful amount of paper and ink left from a package my aunt gave me, so I plan to only use a small corner of the paper. I have tamed the mouse and I've named it Mortimer. I've also started drawing cartoons based on him. Though the bullying at school still happens now, I don't care anymore. Besides, I have Walt Piffer as a friend. It's 1917 now and I'm 16. Father's just got a job in a jello company back in Chicago, and we have to move back there. I feel miserable leaving my good friend Walt Piffer, but life must go on. I also have to leave my little Mortimer behind when I move, because what about his own family? We will be parting ways, but I hope that one day we will meet again.